al-Baghdadi, filmed in April. He looked older, but this footage proved he was still alive, and that even without its caliphate, ISIS still had its caliphate.
Tonight was a great night for the United States and for the world. A brutal killer, one who has caused so much hardship and death, has violently been eliminated. He will never again harm another innocent man, woman, or child. He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place. He was a sick and depraved man, and now he's gone. Baghdadi was vicious and violent, and he died in a vicious and violent way as a coward, running and crying. This raid was impeccable and could only have taken place with the acknowledgement and help of certain other nations and people. I want to thank the nations of Russia, Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, and I also want to thank the Syrian Kurds for certain support they were able to give us. This was a very, very dangerous mission.
The most wanted man in the world, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, filmed in April. He looked older, but this footage proved he was still alive, and that even without its caliphate, ISIS still had its caliph, its leader. He was killed in Idlib province, where he'd been staying despite hostility towards ISIS. Commandos entered his building by blowing holes in its wall. The operation watched from the White House Situation Room, an important victory for the United States.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
He said Baghdadi detonated his suicide vest after running into a dead-end tunnel. 3 of his children used as an apparent human shield.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place.
A man who seemed he might struggle to command a room.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
He came to command territory the size of Britain. The self-declared leader announcing a self-styled state in an ancient setting, black robes and a flashy wristwatch. He inspired and directed attacks which killed thousands. The slaughter in Paris, in London, that awful night in Nice, that day in Brussels, and almost every night in Syria, where most of his victims were from. Al-Baghdadi might have become a professional footballer. Instead, he combined ideology and the chaos of Iraq to redefine international terror. But increasingly, his followers act without his command. He has delegated and decentralized. Washington is right to call this a victory, but his death changes almost nothing. Rohit Katru, ITV News.